It's Angel Sanchez here for Home Team Student Services. Here, my boy Darren. How's it going, bro?
I'm good. How about yourself, man?
Welcome back home. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And so Darren is a graduate class of 2024 at the Riverside High School.
Go
He's
Generals.
also Mr. Riverside, class 2024 as well, repping.
Yes.
I was Mr. Lee runner-up, class of 16. I couldn't pull it off. But man, really good to see you, man. So how's everything going?
Everything's going well, prospering, New Year's.
Yeah.
Just everything is going well. Just gonna go with the flow here.
And how long you been back in Jacksonville?
I've been back for about 3 weeks now.
3 weeks enjoying Christmas with the family.
Yeah.
And so you went off to Albany State, right? How you liking it there?
I love it. Love the culture. Love the environment. It's really prospering, and just it's going well. It's actually going well.
And so what are you going to Albany to study? Like, what's going to be your major?
My major is mass communications, and I'm going to try to get a minor in public relations as well. But I'm doing mass communications because I want to be a journalist.
Okay.
Specifically a sports journalist.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, you've already been kind of hopping on that a little bit, haven't you?
Yeah.
So share a little bit with the people, man, about what you've been doing since you've been back home.
What I've been doing, well, now I have my official brand, D Smooth Sports.
I'll tag that at the bottom. You'll see it.
May make some changes to the name, but I've been doing that. I just hopped into it because I played basketball. Literally, I just graduated a few months ago. I'm fresh into it. So as I just hopped into it, I just played. I wanted to cover sports. I wanted to talk about sports. I love to talk. I love people, and I love the game of basketball.
Yeah, for sure.
So just because I'm not playing it, I can still be involved with it.
Absolutely. And so you were able to link up with another organization, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was it?
I was able to link up with two, Invite Only Sports and Reps on Rep Hoops.
Yeah.
They gave me the opportunity to cover game. Reps on Reps gave me the opportunity to cover games at their battlegrounds, which I appreciate them for that. I got to interview coaches and players, interview some coaches at halftime too in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
So it was really like live reporter. And I really enjoyed that. It really gave me a boost of experience.
Yeah, man. It's incredible. And what I'll do, I'll tag all his social media on there as well so you can follow him as well. Doing great work. I was actually at the house watching it. I'm like, man, this dude's killing it, man.
Yeah,
interviewing coaches. And I think what's so incredible, man, first of all, you're a general, so that's always going to mean a lot more. Yeah. But to see you transition from playing high school sports to now interviewing athletes, right? So taking your knowledge, your experience, and now saying, hey, I know what it's like. Right, to play on that level. Here's my ability to give back to the game that you love, right? Which is so important, man. So what do you like 5 years from now, right? You take what you're doing, you're going to school for mass communication, you like journalism. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now with the skills that you have even currently?
Where I see myself, I definitely see myself where my own brand is blowed up. The content is booming, business is booming,
Yeah, sure.
So also just hopefully I can make it to the big leagues, be in a news station, be a sports anchor, or even ESPN, First Take, anything, or one of the top sports media pages out there, and they have me on their platform.
Yeah. So let's just talk to some aspiring high school students, right? So you went to college, you're at Albany. Mm-hmm. You're not playing sports currently, but you're still able to stay involved with sports. That's one thing that's really important is that though you might not play the next level, take the skills that you learned in high school and apply those to college. So what are some skills, some traits that you learned being at Riverside, playing sports that you apply to your life right now?
Definitely being at Riverside, playing for Riverside, and being Mr. Riverside. The two things both of them come together with is being a leader.
Yep.
Because being a leader at Riverside, people will look up to you. People are going to follow you. People are going to respect your word. And I was able to carry that over to Albany as you're meeting new people. So first impression is almost the last impression, they say. So me being a leader in Albany, I was able to do what I'm doing now, just hop into the journalism field. And now other people are inspired saying like, okay, now I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to hop into it and just do that because I see you're doing it. I see that you're going through trials and tribulations, so I should be able to go through the same thing and be successful.
It's inspiring, for sure. And what else you learned? So you had two things. So one thing you said was being a leader. Anything else that you learned?
From Riverside, I can definitely say put yourself around the right people.
Very good.
That's a huge thing because at Riverside you'll have one crowd where they appreciate you sometimes or they're not really focused as much. Mm. And then you have the other crowd where they support you. They're putting you out there. Yep. They know your goals, so they're going to respect your goals. Mm. And then in college, that's a huge thing for anybody upcoming. You have to know who to put yourself around. Because if you put yourself around the people that are just want to go to parties, just want to go to all the campus events and stuff like that, they're not really gonna make it out because they're not focused. But you put yourself around people that still want to go to the campus events, go to the parties, but are focused. You just put yourself around the right people.
And that applies to life. I mean, that applies as a husband, as a father, as a brother, anything you do in media, especially, man.
Yeah.
Because everyone is a photographer, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, you had major outlets. Now, the cell phone is an outlet.
Yes.
Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever it might be, it's TikTok, right? So you're always being watched, right? And so who you surround yourself with is going to affect your own ability to be profitable, right?
Yeah.
In your brand. And what I think is really important is even when you were in high school, Darren, you had good character. People can look up to you. So they track that even in college level. A lot of people don't realize as a college coach, recruiter, they look back at what you were in high school.
Yes.
They call your coaches. They call the teachers back in high school
to
see how you were behaving. And so that's so valuable, man. And so you talk about being a leader, talked about really being careful of your surroundings.
Yeah.
And so who has been, speaking of your surrounding, at Albany, has there been anybody in particular, if it's a faculty member, anyone that comes to mind, has been kind of that support group for you?
I can say a lot of people actually that came to support me. I can start here in Jacksonville. My family, of course, they'll always keep in touch, always give me tips, always give me pointers. They'll always be my backbone. My immediate family, just emergency, first call every time.
Yeah.
Then in Albany, I can definitely say some of my RAs, my hall manager, they'll give me some pointers.
What's an
They'll
RA?
talk to me. Resident assistant.
Okay. Gotcha.
Resident assistant in the dorms. They'll definitely give me a pointers, tips, and just advice through college, especially like at HBCU, just certain things to do, not to do, watch out for, or even just putting me on some things. Then I can definitely say my friend group in Albany, which is Cam, Khalil, and Caleb. They'll keep my head on straight. I'll keep their head on straight, and we always watch out for each other. So
and those are Riverside, right?
No, they didn't go to Riverside.
So where are they from? Your
friends? Cam, he's from First Coast. Caleb, he's actually from Camden County, and Khalil's from Columbus, Georgia.
So look at that. What's so cool about graduating and moving on is your friend group changes.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
And so I think one thing that's important to a lot of kids as well is like there's life after high school. Right? I'm saying life actually begins after high school, and so learning to adjust, learning to pivot. Right. We talk about basketball. We're on a basketball court here in your own backyard, right?
Yeah.
But a pivot is so vital. Is learning, hey, when things change, you have to be able to adjust, right? And so sometimes we have this mindset: I'm gonna go to college. These are my friends. This is what I'm gonna do. But now you're getting the media. Now you're really taking off now. And sometimes we wait. Oh, I'll wait until I'm ready. But you took advantage of that moment. But your friend group changed. First Coast, Camden County, not who you thought it would be, right? You probably went into college with your own perspective. But now look, what God has done in your life has begun to change. And your friend group, people that support you, is so important, man.
Yes.
Well, thank you for your time, bro. Very proud of all your success, man. Keep doing it. Make us proud of Riverside, man. All right, signing out.
Yes, sir.